Hi, this is Lisa, and this is Lisa English. And for this video, I'm going to answer a question that somebody had, which was to do a video to help to prepare for a job interview so you can seem more confident and relaxed, perhaps, when you are doing the interview. So let's get started. Now, a job interview the preparation will actually begin before the interview. And what you want to do is research. You want to research the company you are applying for so that you have an understanding of what the company is about and also what the job is about so that you can, when you are in the interview, relate it to the job, relate whatever answers you have to the job that you would be doing, which is always important. You want all of your answers to relate to that job and the company so that they see that you're a good fit. Now, I apologize, there's a cat here if you see a tail. So now the next thing you want to do is you want to prepare by making sure your clothes is very presentable. If it's a business job, you want business attire, and you want everything to be clean. You want to smell clean. So you want to make sure you have time, make sure you have lots of time to prepare before the interview so you're not rushed. So take your time, get ready early, get dressed early, and then leave early so you can arrive early at the interview. You don't want to arrive late, and you don't want to arrive just on time, well, meaning right when the interview starts, because you want to seem that you are conscious of time and time management. So you want them to know that you're always going to be on time for work. You will be punctual on time. Also, particularly in Canada or northern or climates where there's snow, if you're wearing boots because you have to be outside, you might want to bring shoes with you so that you can change, so that you don't have snowy, wet, muddy boots in an interview. So that's something else you might want to think of, to bring some shoes with you. Or for a woman, if you have to walk a lot, you might want to wear comfortable shoes to the interview, but before you go in, you change to some more professional shoes. So that's important also. Next, you want to when you have your research, you know what the company's about, you want to think about the typical questions that they will ask, like tell me about yourself, also what is something you're good at, what is something you need to improve on, and all of your answers should relate to the job. So tell me about yourself. You're not going to say, I like making cookies, I like watching movies. You want to try to, if you're saying that, you want to relate it to the job. So if it's a job that you need to be resourceful. You might say, well, I like making cookies, baking, but I like experimenting and trying other things. I'm open to new ideas. So something that shows you in a positive light, because maybe for this job, you need to be resourceful. You need to think about doing things sometimes in a different way. But you always want to relate what you're saying to the job. Next, when you go in for the interview, you want to look the person in the eye and smile. So having a nice smile is important, and just be as relaxed as you can be and realize that everybody is nervous in an interview. It's normal, and the person interviewing you expects that you're going to be a little nervous. But still, a nice smile is a nice way to make the person feel comfortable with you. So you don't want to smile throughout the interview, but you want to have a nice warm smile when you begin, and look the person in the eye and shake their hand if it's in person. I know that a lot of interviews have been Zoom interviews lately, but if they are in person, you want to actually have a nice handshake. So it shouldn't be too hard or too soft. So if it's too soft, you might seem weak, and if it's too hard, you might seem a little aggressive. So you just want the right amount of pressure. And then again, you want to think about maybe arriving early, maybe go to the washroom, make sure you look well, there's nothing in your teeth, just little things to make sure you look good and you feel comfortable. And just to give you a little time as you're waiting to take in the environment and feel relaxed. And if you feel nervous, try taking some deep breaths. And sometimes the deep breaths can help you by breathing. It helps to slow things down, slow your heart rate down, and help you feel a little more relaxed, even if it's not the most relaxing situation. Next, at the end of the interview, you want to try to think of a question before the interview to ask them, because this is going to show you or show them that you're actually interested in the company. So it might be a question about, are there opportunities for growth, or something like that, or what is the company's policy for promoting people, things like that. So those are questions that show that you are really interested in the position, and you want to do well, you want to move up, you want to be a part of it. You might ask about the team, how many people am I working with, what are the people like, and just to say, oh, I think I would be a good fit, right? Relate some of your own personality to what the team is about. So that is it. And there are typical types of questions and answers that you might want to look at. But if you have a specific question or a specific job that you're applying for, let me know, and maybe we can look at some types of interview questions that you might expect for certain types of jobs. And I hope this has helped you. When you at the end of the interview, just a couple of things to add. After the interview is ending, when it's wrapping up or ending, you thank the person for their time, thank them for meeting you, for giving you the opportunity to come in. So that's important. And then when the interview finishes and you go home, you want to send them an email and thank them again for the time to meet with you, the opportunity that they've given you to come in to talk about this job and how you could fit into it. So those are important things. You want to always follow up with another email to thank them after the interview is over. Now I'll wrap up, and if you have any questions or comments, or if you can think of other things that might help in an interview, please leave them in the comment section. Thank you for watching.